All right. You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before.
I've kept it with me since. That's how I can reach out. I'll get the crest along the plans to meet. Be careful, Sebastian. Your uncle could intercept it and be expelled. Even if Ominous is upset with us, he has no love lost in his family. He'd use their connections to the headmaster if we needed his help. I shall wait to hear from you then. Thank you. I very much appreciate you standing by me through all this. I'll send you an hour.
I wish I had better news about your uncle, Nan.
Well, what did he say?
I'm afraid he wants you nowhere near, Father.
I had to stop that goblin from killing my sister. He had no right to... If he thinks banishing me means I'm going to give up on Anne,
He also said he cannot excuse the use of dark magic in any form, and that if he hears of either of us using it, he'll go straight to...
Huh. That relic, dark magic or not, is the key to saving Anne. To reverse that curse. I will not lose Anne for good.
I'm afraid I don't follow.
Nothing, just a thought. Now I'm more determined than ever to learn what power that relic has.
What did you mean you'd send Anne a crest so that she'd know to meet you?
We just lost our parents, and we were packing up to go and live with Solomon. She was carefully organising her prized possessions, a box of artifacts she'd collected to do with our family. Jewellery, cards, old photos. She got to her favourite, a handmade crest, and without a second thought, it holds no enchantment, but I've kept it with me since.
Be careful, Sebastian. Your uncle could intercept.
Even if Ominous is upset with us, he has no love lost for his family. He'd use their connections to the headmaster if we needed.
I shall wait to hear from you then.
Thank you. I very much appreciate you standing by me through all of this. I'll send you an hour when I have news.
Revelio.
Revelio.
Please do. Only if you stay. Oh dear. Dear, do you mind the tiles? Some of them can be most potent.
Lumos.
And it's not on your nose. Thought you'd want to know.
Revelio.
Fills our stone-hearted joy to be in the presence of someone else.
Revelio.
Never forget what that Hufflepuff girl said in 1421. What lovely stone.
Where did you and Poppy run off to?
Spare a moment? I could use your help. Revelio.
I'll forever be indebted to you.
Revelio. I wonder if you might be able to help me with a small, project. Revelio.
Professor Weasley? You wanted to see me?
I did. We haven't had a chance to speak since I know you were quite close with Professor Fig.
Hogwarts won't be the same without him.
No, it won't. But I can assure you that he would want us to press on, and that he would rest easy knowing that the future of the wizarding world is in hands like yours.
Thank you, Professor.
You've had quite a year, both inside and outside of Hogwarts. I've heard all sorts of rumors. You've ridden a graphorn, befriended a goblin, rescued hippogriffs, even took it upon yourself to help Professor Black's house elf.
How did you...
It's harder to keep secrets around here than one might suspect. I'm just glad you found such a good friend in Mr. Sallow. I believe it's been a difficult year for him. He was lucky to have you.
Thank you, Professor.
No need to discuss it further. What I would like to discuss is your wizard's field guide. May I see it?
Of course. What do you think, Professor?
I think you've been busy this year. I see some progress here, but quite a bit of your field guide has yet to be completed. Fortunately, you do have some time to prepare for your OWLs. I will confess, I had a sense about you from that first moment you came bursting in, late, to the sorting ceremony. I am pleased to see that my instincts were correct. To think you've only been with us a year and you'll already be taking your OWLs, well, it's nothing short of astonishing.
Thank you, Professor, for everything.
You are most welcome. I look forward to seeing what you do during the rest of your time with us.
That relic is the key to saving Anne. I know it. Meet me outside of Feldcroft as soon as you can.
Seems a pleasant enough little place.
A lost relic from a catacomb which requires a dark sacrifice.
I know how it sounds, but if this can help you, it's worth the risk.
Does Ominous know about this?
He helped find the scriptorium where we discovered Slytherin's spellbook.
Very well. If Ominous will be there, I'll meet you. We don't have much time. Solomon wants to leave Feldcroft.
What? Leave? Never mind. You need to stall him. Buy us time, Anne. Please.
I shall do my best. I'll be in touch.
Solomon can't take Anne from Feldcroft. Where would they go? When would I see her?
Sebastian.
I can't believe my uncle wants to leave Feldcroft. Anne's going to stall.
Time? For what?
I've learned more about the relic. I cross-referenced Slytherin's spellbook with everything in the library on relics and dark sacrifices. That's when I realized something. I believe the relic will only work inside the catacomb.
We just need to get Anne to the catacomb and work out how to make a dark sacrifice.
Our biggest hurdle may be convincing Ominous.
And we have to keep all of this from your uncle. If he goes...
Let me handle Ominous this time. As for my uncle, he's not an Auror anymore. What he doesn't know, well...
Do you think your uncle would tell anyone at the Ministry about all of this if he found out?
If he found out, I doubt he'd go to the Ministry. He didn't part ways with them well, from what I understand. He won't say, but I believe his strong aversion to dark magic has something to do with... Anne thinks he once decided to fight fire with... At least that's what she thought she heard, when he realized it was... So, I'm not sure he'd go to the Ministry to...
Good luck with Ominous.
I shall let you know when the four of us should... See you soon.
So frustrating. You wanted to speak with me, Mother?
Speak with you alone, Natsai.
Your message mentioned your concern about an unusual creature that was spotted in the woods near Hogsmeade. That could have been anything.
You know what it was, Natsai.
I am allowed to leave the castle. I am always careful, Mother.
Careful? Officer Singer disagrees. She sent me an owl telling me that you have been trying to collect evidence of some kind against dark wizards. She berated me for not keeping a closer eye on you, and she is right.
But Mother!
My little gazelle, you are well-intentioned, but you must not meddle in it.
If someone had meddled in Matabeleland, Father would still be with us.
I must get to class. Perhaps you're...
So frustrating.
Niggy.
She never listens to me.
She called you her little gazelle. Is that a term of
It is specific to me. I am the unusual. Self-transfiguration is not taught at Hogwarts, so I am gently discouraged from practicing it. However, I am an animal, and it is in my gazelle form that I have been. That is how I managed to spy on Rookwood and Harlow.
Were you born an animagus, or did you learn to become one?
Animagi are not born. The process is quite elaborate. It involves holding a mandrake leaf, then placing the leaf in a crystal phial so that it is in... And that is just the beginning. Self-transfiguration is common among students at Wagadu. But Professor Weasley...
Can you choose what form your animagus will take?
Oh no. A person's animagus form is determined by their personality. My mother is convinced that my form is a gazelle because I adapt well to any situation. I believe it is because I can sense danger and keep my...
How does it feel to transform into an animal?
Well, the first time, it can be a bit unnerving. I felt a kind of... But it gets easier the more you do it. I no longer feel any pain, and I must say, I love being able to...
Now the nickname makes sense. What an extraordinary ability to have.
It is. I love transforming. She says that no creature, especially one as rare as a gazelle, should be bounding about where poaching has become so... She claims that she has foreseen tragedy befall me in my... But she has used her sight to control me too many times. I'm not...
We're making good progress. We can't quit now.
I agree. I have never considered quitting, even for a moment. You could have fled the moment you discovered that Rookwood, Harlow, and Randrock were after you, but you did not. I choose to act as you have. I must deal with Harlow, not hide from... My mother cannot know where I am. Thank you for being here during that rather awkward conversation.
Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
Good job.
Revelio.
Anne's worried. She said Sebastian promised her that I would be there if she went to meet him in the catacomb. But now he's asking her to join him immediately and to come alone.
Do we have any talent points instrument?
We should speak with Mr. Bickle's friends. I believe I can sneak away without drawing my mother's eye. Meet me near Hogsmeade, and we will devise a plan.
What's that, man? How you doing?
Revelio.
Good too, man. We'll buy just before GTA 6, bro. Yeah, you gotta wait for 1 more year.
It's not like her to forget.
So you're still playing GTA and FIFA, huh? No life at all.
I didn't keep you waiting, did I?
Not at all. I was just at the post office. Gran told me to expect a package, but
No
it
life
looks
at
as if she
all.
forgot to send it.
Nigga, you should
She didn't
try
send me
other
an hour
games
this
too,
week
man.
either. Perhaps she's busy with her research.
What she does? Did you try it?
What kind of research is she doing?
It varies from week to week, but it's always to do with creatures. Last week she was studying leg knots in plimpies.
What was she sending you?
Only some feed she's been developing. I was going to give it to Professor Howen for the measles.
What did you find out about the dragon you were tracking?
I realized that she didn't know the poachers had her egg, so when she left Horntail Hall, she would have headed straight to her nest. I went back to the tent and tracked her flight.
Is that zombie with you?
How do you track a dragon long after she's gone?
Tree canopies, burn marks, things like that.
Well done. You certainly know what you're doing.
I can't be certain, but I have an idea of one place she may have been heading. I thought we might go and see it for ourselves.
Then what you're playing in GTA?
Shall we leave now?
If that's alright. I want to see how she's faring if she had a collar on.
Like I said, no life, bro.
Frantic about her egg.
Yeah, that's... We're not kids anymore, bro. We got a work to do.
Here we are. I do think this is where we'll find her. The terrain's typical of where the breed would nest. I suspect perhaps nabbed her first and then her egg.
You got all of that from simply standing here?
You'd be surprised how easy it is to think like a poacher. Shall we see if she's home? We only need to return her egg.
That sounds straightforward enough.
We should be in and out. Then we can be finished with the...
Well then.
Wonderful. If she sees... Oh, and one more thing. Let's not agitate her. Goodness knows she's been through enough already. I'm ready when you are.
Yes, bro.
There she is, above us. She did make it home safely. Oh, good. It looks as if she wasn't collared like the other dragons.
Bro, you're gay. There's no doubt in it. I barely checked the Instagram, bro. I barely checked my
She doesn't seem
Instagram.
to have spotted us yet.
Okay, I'll send you reels from now.
Accio! Repulsor! Leviosa! Arresto momentum! Accio! Leviosa! Repulsor!
Yeah, Manchester United. I guess Manchester United will win this one. But there's a big question that both of these clubs have been shit in this EPL, and now we're having them in Europa final. That's interesting. No, they tried. They tried there. Yeah, it's like 7-6. The match was interesting, but as a Barca fan, it was disappointed. For me, at least. But at least the team... Yeah, I know.
Wonder how good her eyesight is.
I beg your pardon?
It's a transition period for Real Madrid. They need a little bit time to come back on the track. But I'm happy to see that Barca is coming back to track.
Oh, lucky for us.
Yeah, Xabi Alonso. He'll be the great one. He'll be the great one.
What's your step?
He'll be great one. No life again.
Stop to pick up a grapple.
Or just raring.
No life again.
What was that?
Still playing R&B. Ah. No life for you. Still playing run and gun. What's that?
Well, there's no coming back now.
By the way, who's the host in PS5 besides FG? I'm only playing Hogwarts. You wanna finish this game?
Watch out! It's her domain. She'll make sure. Keep at it. We've just got to make it to the nest.
She's making it easy.
Not a warm welcome.
It's a little too
Yeah,
warm,
that's a
if you
good
ask me.
question. There are very few players can run and gun in
I don't suppose you
PS4.
listen to reason.
Of course, we're dead as fuck, bro. You will hardly get a player for runaway map. Like, it's very hard to gather 8 players.
She's leaving! Quickly!
Brilliant.
Bro, if you have any partner, I want to do a 2v2 with my friends. A friendly 2v2.
Why is every bridge here broken?
Repairer.
Now, if we just return her egg, we can hopefully make it out without too much fuss.
Little bit later, bro. My friend will come online and we can play 2v2. Right now. You're good. You're good. What's the difference between PS5 and PS4 besides the graphics, bro? Is there any difference? Of course PS5 will be better, but what's the difference of combat or shooting or sidestep or anything? What's the difference? Nothing. Only the graphics, I guess. Of course, PS5 graphics will be good. What do you use in 1v1 or
And did you see how
TDMs?
clever? She left us perfectly unharmed.
Well, rifle is good, but for it's
Creatures are a lot cleverer than most people realize.
That's what Gran always says.
I don't know why people hate battle rifle, because after all it's a rifle. You can also use it.
We returned her egg.
So what?
Thank you for doing this with me.
So what? You can also use it.
Wanted to head back
You
to
can
the
also
castle
use it.
and
You can
never
also
think
kill
about
one shot
dragons again.
from 10 kilometers, can't you?
Shall we head back? I'm ready if you are.
I am. After our dragon rescue at Haunt.
Understand?
Yeah, wait,
True.
wait. I'm coming.
And that's
I'm
what?
coming.
Oh no, I can't.
Give me time, so I'll be on PS4 GTA soon. Give me 5 or 10 minutes. 5 minutes. You can load up. Let me save this. Why, nigga? You need better to win over me, bro. Come on, dude. Where's that Lord Gun's legacy? Where's that Lord Gun's legacy? Where? I can see. Where is the legacy? Where's your legacy, bro? Come with your real account, bro. Why the second one? Why no, bro? What upload? No, bro. I never upload friends on YouTube. Never. I only upload them. Bro, I only upload them who have trash talk with me. Otherwise, no problem.
How could I have been so blind?
Alright, let me save this game. Which crew? Yes, MSLM. Yes, I do know. I know. I guess you've been another crew named, I forgot, there's a famous run gun crew. I forgot the name though. No, it's like, come on. Can you name some of the crews? Like OTGX, RNGK, besides OTGX and RNGK, famous crew at your time. Can you name some? At your time, I mean, say some top crew names.